Well, howdy folks, and welcome back to the garage. Today we got another subscriber replay, this time from OTTO. We've seen him before. He's usually got something pretty good up his sleeve here. Today, Otto's driving the FV4202, Tier 10, the pinnacle of British medium tanks here in BLITZ. FV4202 is not a bad tank at all. It's got 1,800 hit points, which is all right. Armor, of course, these are British mediums, and the high-tier mediums don't tend to have a whole lot of armor, and the FV4202 is really no exception. 121 millimeters on the front of the hull, 51 and 32 for the sides and rear. At Tier 10, even 121 millimeters is not a lot more than, I say, a mudguard when going through sloppy country. But it is very well angled, and if you angle that, you can pull off a bounce or two. The turret's a better story, though. It's got 196 millimeters on the front and the sides, only 35 on the rear, but hey, point your gun at your enemies and not the back of your turret, and that'll work out a lot better for you. Okay, I think it's about time we got rolling here. Now then, we are on the temple map, and we are headed into the southeast corner. We've only got one heavy. The enemy team has two. I wouldn't have been surprised to meet their whole team in here. Otto gives a little stop here, having a peek through the bush. Notice how he stayed behind that bush, just so he could see through and try and spot anyone without being spotted himself. Seeing no one, we're pushing on. Man, still nobody. It appears their team went around into the temple area, or is doing that now. Again, using the bush. He might have gone a little too far that time. Puts a good shot into the Yag Tiger. Not only does he ammo rack him, he also took 400 and something points off him. Whoa, someone else smacked him hard too, so that was a really good spot. Took something really off one of their tougher players. Having a look in here. Yeah, he throws a blind shot through there just in case. It's about the right timing, I guess, eh? Not seeing anyone, though. Nope, still not really spotting anybody. Well, it was worth the shot, though. But nobody there to see. I'm not a big fan of knocking trees down. It tells people that there is somebody out there. Gotta be careful with that. Sometimes that's just the wrong thing to do in the game. Ah, here we go. Object 140. Are you brave enough? Nope, you are not. Nope, E75. Nope, no shot there, really. He was behind some stuff. Okay, well, he's got HE on. That's the ticket. Probably triggered that fuse. And backing down the hill, of course, being World Tank Splits, just the softest, gentlest incline can rip your dreads off. Nobody knows why. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely occupying the high ground there. They're not touching the cap at all. It's a little early yet for touching the cap. T-57 heavy down here. Yeah, most of their guys are up top. They're all behind stuff. Oh, look at that. Waffentrager. Nope, couldn't quite catch him. Got anybody with him here? Yes, he's got compadres. So he's going to head over here and see what we can do. It looks like we got two guys, T-57 heavy, maybe Type 61, and they're relatively isolated. If they can overpower them, they'll be doing well. There's a nice shot into the kind of front side of that, the cheek of that T-57 heavy turret. Didn't really stand up to the gun here. Type 61 going down fast and hard. One more for him. Boom, he's out. T-57 heavy. Ooh, plants a nice one into Otto. T-57 heavy is expending his, there, boom, grill. Just roast the T-57 and poof, Otto finishes him. The Yag Tiger up there. Again, wow, how lucky for us with that Yag Tiger getting his side. Oh, you know, if you aim for that silly thing in the bridge railing, you'd never hit it. How about that? Can we, oh, nope, too late. Grill takes him down. Apparently he was a cheater. That's the name of the Yag Tiger driver. Okay. Pushing on. We are up a tank. This is good. Looks like we've cleared out the swamp area. E75. Ooh, they have a... Yes, they have a very, very big and powerful vehicle over here. Okay, E75. No, it's not that it's him, but it is the Jagdpanzer E100. Have to be careful. Okay, puts a nice shot in the 140 there. And E75, pop another good one into him. Boy, he's racking up some decent damage here. Back to APCR. Now this is not him flinging gold. This is APCR is a standard ammo on this gun, Tier 10 medium. He's also got hash rounds and some regular HE. Now he's throwing a toss in some hash because if he makes a penetration on the side, he gets big damage. Typically, I think they average around 400 some odd points, but he got a good roll there on that one on the E75. Jagdpanzer, sorry, Waffenträger. Yeah, puts a good shot there. We're back to APCR. We're using the temple here as cover, as you can tell. It's just really going to try and put an extremely angled front plate, or boom, whoa, a good one, and a small fire on the E75. It's just going to try and expose his turret top. Ooh, we tried to put one through the front plate there of the turret, but it did not go. Although, even though it showed gray, that does that. Okay, boom. Okay, out goes the 4202. You notice we are alone. OTTO is the last remaining tank on his team. 140 puts a really good one in him. Bounces return fire from the E75. Looking sharp here. Ayatollah of tank cupolas. Out you go, sir. All right, Jagdpanzer E100. And, oh, yeah, better throw some big stuff at that guy. Okay. Gosh, can you get through here? Can you get through? Oh, and that was a very unfortunate bounce. We've got a problem. 140. Ooh, he puts one into OTTO. OTTO takes out the 140. God, he's trapped in there. He's got nowhere to go. He's backing up. Jagdpanzer. Oh, gosh, where was he going to go there? He couldn't take him out in one shot. It was just a mess. Too bad. That's a heartbreaker. Let's check those stats. The Golden M, the Top Gun, the High Caliber, the Radley Walters. 2,443 points of experience given, grosses 95,617 credits, while doing 6,284 points of damage, but it's just not enough. He did lose overall 31,784 because he fired a bit of hesh there. That cost money, but he did kill 5 of his enemies. Now, if you notice there at the top of the screen, the Valiant Effort flag is up, and that is because he did perform so bravely and valiantly in the face of impossible odds at the end. Our second stat screen, well, it certainly tells the tale of the tape here. OTTO's own set Object 704, a big goose egg, unfortunate. T54, not much to show either at 302 points. The Type 61, 734, the IS4, only 940. When I look at the other team's tail of the tape there, well, actually, except for not having a goose egg, their main difference is that their kills were spread out over more players, which means they were being taken from a lot of different directions, whereas almost all of the team kills on OTTO's team came from OTTO. So he had less of a chance. The rest of his team just wasn't there to pull off that kill when they needed to. But you can see by the two damage figures here, enemy team 12,050, OTTO's team 11,791. It is extremely close, and that's why the Jagdpanzer E100 was left with what? Far less than half his hit points. It came down to something that close. It was basically 2 shots for OTTO, and that guy would have been down, and he was just a 1 shot for the Jagdpanzer, and the Jagdpanzer did not miss. Well, that was great. If you've got your own replay that you'd like me to feature here and commentate on, feel free to send me the recorded video file. Please also grab the screenshots, the first and second stat screens especially. Also, please make sure you record at 720p and as high a bitrate as possible. We got to maintain some quality standards here on the channel, right? Well, folks, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you really enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. As well, be sure to visit my social media pages, both on Facebook and Twitter. This is where I post info that, well, not belonging in a video, it's worth taking a look at. I would also like to give a shout out to my Patreon supporters. You folks are making a huge difference for me. If you like what I do and enjoy the community all of us humans are building, please consider supporting the mission via my Patreon page. There are quite a few options with varying levels of support. Maybe one of them will suit you. Links to all things in the video description. Alright folks, thanks very much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you next time.